Ah, shit. Is there a way I could... We about to be... We chill? Dude, leave me alone! We should be good now. Even though I don't see my little guy. I know he's there. Okay. I'm gonna start. Because I really need...
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I barely know anything about this, by the way.
You're here to slay her.
But that's probably obvious. I waited for the Pristine cut because the developer said wait for the Pristine cut. So, we consider that maybe the only reason for killing a princess was gonna get someone else's. Forget it. I'm not doing this.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
I do.
I mean, maybe some people do. Nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know. The end of the world, what are you talking about? We consider... it's the same thing.
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Why?
I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Sure. Voice in my head. Why do I have to, though?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it. I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But why? That's true.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I don't even know how I got here, man. I'm just kind of here. I do know that all this is like hand-drawn, though, which is pretty cool. I can't deny it's pretty cool. I hope the audio turns out alright this time. I kinda... Whatever, it's a second video.
Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Why?
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess.
Yeah, but why?
The danger comes if she gets out.
Isn't that her
She will,
parents' responsibility, though? If she's a
do
princess, then she's
something
got, like, a kingdom, and, like, isn't that on them to be like, hey, chill? Oh shit, hold on. I'll be back. I have tacos now. We can kill her. Yeah, I have tacos. We can kill her now. Yeah, I'm
As long as you remain focused on your goal, you make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Okay,
You'll
okay.
find the princess within.
You think she'll be okay with it if I give her a taco before I do it?
Before you go any further.
An inmate's final dinner, you know?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right?
Oh,
she's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Dude, you could have been here entertaining the other guy in my head while I got tacos.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He doesn't have tacos, right? Ooh. Ooh.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Alright, yeah, let's do it.
The blade is your implement.
I got this.
You take the blade from the table.
Ooh.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the
Yeah, I got a
princess
little
and
knife
save
now.
the world without it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta eat my tacos though.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly
That's so
illuminated
cool.
by an unseen light in the room
That's so
below.
cool.
This is an oppressive place.
Oh yeah,
The air
yeah.
feels heavy and damp, a hint of
so
rot
good, I
filtering
mean,
from the
Her
ancient wood.
situation's not
If the
good.
princess really lives here,
The art
slaying
is.
her is probably doing her a favor.
Actually, I need to shut up and let him speak. What were we saying? Okay.
Her voice carries up the stair.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down
I
here.
could respect that.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Uh-huh. It's
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs.
Oh. Sorry,
Lock
sorry,
eyes
that's
with
like
the
holding up.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Irky.
She's so coldly beautiful.
I won't
Is she
deny that
really a
either.
threat to the world?
Dude, whose kids down here, man? It's like, where your parents at, man?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Why?
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Hold on. What is that? Oh shit, oh shit. Okay.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better
Ooh.
judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face.
You got numbers in your atolls? Or is it just... Oh yeah, right.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I have tacos. I think that could fix it.
Don't just tell her that.
Why not?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
A little silly. Man.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Fair enough. I'm gonna start eating my tacos, man. You do you.
Just how long has she been down here?
I don't know, man.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Nah.
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
She seems chill.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Your face changed a lot when I said that. Maybe it's like... Oh shit.
Fine. What do you want to know? Too long.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I don't think she has much of a reason to trust me either, honestly. I'll make you my tacos. We can stare at each other. Hopefully the settings are better this time. Alright, I'm back from eating tacos. Took a while. But I did it. Alright, where were we? Alright, what's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You got like little numbers in your eyeballs.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I'm tempted to look up synonyms for that. But I won't. Girl, your nails.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you
Bro,
try,
I'm not
you'll
really
never
offering
get a straight
specifics
answer
here
out of her.
either. I think I'm lying too. Shit, all I'm saying is like, yeah, people think you're gonna destroy the world. I got no reason for it. I don't blame her, really. She's been locked up. No wonder she's sassy.
You can't. Don't bother.
Nuh-uh.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Awesome. Okay.
Her sharp eyes
Oh,
settle on the edge of the blade.
okay. Shit, if you're cool with it, I'm
She
cool
isn't
with it.
suggesting what I
If she's
think
cool with
she's
it.
suggesting, right?
If she's cool with it, I'm not gonna argue.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Can we stop this back and forth? Please.
You know why you're here.
No, I'm gonna keep her locked away. I mean, she's a little sassy, but like, who wouldn't be?
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Look at that smile.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
I know I said it was cool killing her, but like the taco euphoria is past.
They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them up.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
I'm pretty sure it isn't.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
You just know
They wouldn't
everything,
have just
don't
left
you?
the key to her chains somewhere
You
in the
know
cabinet.
everything, don't you? If she wants to cut herself out of here, I'm not even gonna argue with her on that, man. Let's just do it.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Yeah, she's true. I'm not gonna argue.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
I don't blame her. She's been locked down here for who knows how long.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm
Exactly.
sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
We're agreeing on something.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door
Why?
at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Okay.
You hear the click of a lock.
There's like a
sliding
window in
into
here,
place.
right? I'm sure we could squeeze out of
Is
there.
someone else here?
I don't give a fuck. If they want to stay out there, they can stay out there. Nah, whatever. If they want to be up there, be up there.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier for whom?
Yeah, exactly.
Easier for everyone.
It's just us. 4.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too.
Yeah,
didn't
but there's
they?
like a window up there. I'm not sure we could, the two of us can like do something.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
All right, ma'am.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh shit! I need to put my glasses on. I was about to click the wrong one.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding
You are
stop
a
of her
warrior,
arm
man.
through the iron gauntlet.
I don't even.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Shit, she braver than me, man.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered.
I would have offered her something to bite down on. Honestly, she's pretty.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Alrighty. Oh, we're going
We
not
won't
the
have
window.
any of that. The stakes are too high.
Okay.
You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Are you like not even with me on this, man? Are we actually like 3 different people? No, there's like the other guy though. So like.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
What
Wait,
the fuck?
this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Oh.
Watch me.
Oh shit, I need to put my glasses on. Fuck. Okay.
Stop that.
You
I
stop
thought this was
it.
a little too easy.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way
I gotta
before you
cough.
can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Dude, no. Oh, fuck. Thank God it's like not like earlier. I wouldn't have clicked the wrong button.
The blade. Move the blade.
Nah.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll make this quick.
Oh shit, wait. What do you mean?
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another
Hey,
life.
wait.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Ah, damn it.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered
I thought we
neck.
were chill. I guess that's the chillest thing you could do.
This is the end, isn't it?
I guess
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I
hope it was worth it.
Oh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that, you're here to slay her. A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
This guy gets me.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep
Yeah,
it
that
way.
was like my first thought, but I thought I should just ask.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's going
So
to be a lot
what
harder than you
are
think to keep
you?
secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Let's just go. I don't even care.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what
This
you're
guy
supposed
gets
to.
me.
Wait, did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just
This guy
ignore
gets
this
me.
clown and focus on the princess. The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Is this all like hand-drawn though, or is some of it digital? Like, is the sky digital? Or it has to be, right? No, I could believe they drew all this. But coughing stays in, boys. Oh, wait, what did you say? I haven't been paying attention to you. You've been getting on my nerves, man.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a
Oh, shit, it
pristine
is.
blade perched on its edge.
It is.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I'm gonna just approach it.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
You're so mean to me.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled.
Man, maybe it means nothing though. Maybe I'm going crazy. Let's just go.
I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade.
Alright.
We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not... Are you sure? What if she... I don't know... turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes. Turns it against you. She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world. Okay. I'm trusting you.
I'll trust the guy. He gets me.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Thanks. I mean it.
Yeah, we ride or die on this, man.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Oh,
revealing
shit.
an
Can I
old
take one of
stone
these?
staircase. A few sputtering
fire
torches
on my
attempt to
blade.
vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps.
Ooh.
If the
There's
princess
moss.
lives here, slaying her would probably be
I
doing her
mean-
a favor.
It's not that bad.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
So is like my body down there then, or am I a different guy? I have to be... No. That doesn't make sense. Hold on. Let's just...
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh, no.
She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves.
No.
The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus
Oh,
as she
no.
adjusts her hands in her lap.
No.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
No, you didn't slip through the bars.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
No.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
You got it before I said it out loud, but yeah. Maybe that's for like her. No, why would her fucking legs go through that? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Since. Oh, I'm about to get age restricted. Damn, okay.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Like over here? I don't want to sit next to this thing. Oh, what? I don't. Am I gonna sit over here? I don't really wanna. She's like, but I was like, I'ma trust my better sense here and just.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've
All right.
sorted this out.
I respect it. Like I said.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
That too. You look a little different this time. Oh. That makes me look sad. Yeah, I'll sit here.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor. Still a good
Bro
distance
probably
away
knows
from
the
her.
place better than me at this point. And my body's not down here, so I don't know what that means.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Shit, I was gonna be like, let's go again. What could happen wrong this time, you know, get you out of here. But like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it now. My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here. Oh, and remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that?
I
thought we weren't going to
like,
give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
okay. I was just like cross referencing, you know?
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this.
Listen, man, if you don't want to be part of it, you don't even need to speak. You don't need to say anything. Because it doesn't matter. If you don't get what we're talking about, the conversation isn't pointed towards you then. My bad.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use.
Alright, thank you.
This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what?
Okay, yeah, I don't even need to speak. Bro's got it for me. He's got it. I don't need to worry.
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Why did you keep this from me, though? I don't trust your ass.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you
Exactly.
tell us? All of this is
He
incredibly
knows
valuable
it.
information.
He
It would have changed
speaks
our
for me.
actions considerably.
That's my goal. God, do you think she just like sees me and I'm just making all these noises to myself like, that's my goal, that's my goal. And she's like, oh fuck, they're insane.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
I don't trust her ass.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Mm-hmm.
That's pathetic.
Yeah, man, he gets me. Oh, I gotta fucking cough again. I should let you know I'm coming out of being sick. Or I'm like, I keep going into sick and out of sick. I don't know how to explain it.
I never said I wasn't.
Ooh. We could agree on that. We could agree on
I
that.
get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky
You're
for
being
that.
too nice to him, man.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on.
Yeah.
Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
He's my guy. The skeptic, my guy.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I'll let this cook on the back burner.
I won't.
Yeah, I'll let him cook on it. I'll let him dissect that for me.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Whose side are you on?
Focus. This is a serious situation.
Okay, so
shouldn't
yeah,
be
she
daydreaming.
doesn't hear shit. I look crazy right now. You were asking about my I think she's worried that I'm gonna pop her this time. I'm not.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again.
What do you mean
More
you
of
found
them.
yourself in a new place?
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
What happened to my body though?
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
Can you look at me when you say that, please?
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
No thanks.
Maybe it'll fit.
Thanks for the offer, but nah.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save
I'm not
the world.
gonna pop her, but like, just stabby stab, but. I'm not gonna inspect that shit after she said that.
Let me borrow that knife.
Why?
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
I don't like that.
That's ominous,
Yeah.
but she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's
I don't
doing.
like it though. She's been locked down here for who knows how long, and she's like, yeah, give me the knife, you'll get it back. She's not gonna give it to me back, but I'll be getting it back. It's dissecting the sentence, and you should be ahead of that before me.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you.
It's not
That much
even
should be
that.
obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Exactly. Just in a more ominous sense, you said that.
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Thank you.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and
How
end
is
the
she
entire
getting
world.
out with that
And
knife?
She might use it
That
to
little
kill you.
baby knife. And how is she gonna get me with that knife when she's got 3 chains on? I don't think she's getting me.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
You trust him too much.
There are none.
Yeah, well, I can agree with that, I
The
guess.
pros are that we can't
Yeah,
trust
okay,
him.
thank you.
Possibly even more than we can't can't trust her.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
I haven't really considered that last option. Hold on. I'm not giving you a weapon in case you forgot you killed me. Yeah, let's talk about that.
But sure, let's talk about what happened. Because what happened is exactly my issue.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
The last time we met, your body tried to kill me.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you're recognizing it's not me that did that.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position,
No, I've been
I
doing
think you'll
that.
understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable.
No, I get it. That's...
So, be a good bird and hand it over.
I'm a bird.
And if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to violence.
I don't think you're really gonna be getting me in your situation, though.
If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with these chains.
That's a point that I didn't think about, and my goat didn't get to me on. Oh.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she?
I'm glad, honestly.
Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain on others.
You forget so.
Or it's another bluff.
No, I don't think she's bluffing with that one.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
It's not a good position. But... well, if you don't give up now, then I don't really want to do that, though. I do feel kind of bad. I don't trust her yet. It's not like I don't trust her either. It's like, I need more information. I don't want to do that because she said, I don't think she's bluffing when she said she's gonna get me with them chains.
Usually you'd be right, but this isn't exactly a usual situation. I'm not someone you can wait out.
You have a point.
You'll find that I'm extremely patient.
Mm-hmm. I know that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave her either. Fuck it, whatever.
Slide it over.
Fair enough.
No, absolutely not.
What are
I'm
you
not
gonna
letting you hand
do?
your only weapon over to the world-ending princess.
What is she gonna
Till
do
you come
with
up with
it?
any other
Unless
idea,
she's a
like,
master
say, I don't know,
locksmith,
doing
I
your
don't think
job and
she's
slinging
getting
her,
out of there.
You remain rigidly in place. You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went?
And I'm telling you, bro, I don't think she's getting out of there unless she figured out how to be a locksmith in the time. She could have, but like, we're already too far in.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world. Right?
We're too far in.
Oh, worry. Try to take Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying
I'm
again.
not either, but I
you?
don't think she's planning that.
A little.
We're on the same wavelength here, where like I'm kind of getting what she's putting down. And even if she's a locksmith now, then she's getting out of the... I don't think she's gonna attack us.
I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
We had a staring contest.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So
She
you're
pulls up her hair, smiling slightly
you're a
as she
locksmith.
raises the blades
You're
to
a
her
locksmith,
throat.
right?
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Okay. Okay. Alrighty.
No.
I don't. Alright.
Her eyes stare forward,
Girl.
unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck.
We should have talked about the
I'll be
plan.
damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
I don't know.
So that's her play.
Bro, can you, like, get in the DMs and explain?
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Is this important? Was she trying to... Or is this just her dying?
Her head twists slowly to the side, flocking to her shoulder, and
Nice
her neck
art though, but hold on.
opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back, please?
We're
Tell
not
me we can put it
taping
back.
that shit back on.
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations, you saved the world.
We should have went over the plan. But I wanted to have some choice. The skeptic and I are on the same wavelength, but I let him make the nice choice. And I wanted my own choice in this, where he's like, don't repeat it. But I'm like, nah. We gotta go to and fro with this shit. But maybe I should just ditch it.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
Is she?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your
That's
angle?
exactly what you're getting before
We
me.
don't
I'm still
have
processing
an
all this.
angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that. Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason.
She should have told
She's
us the
left
plan.
with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
Fair enough. I'm on this. I get the vibe. But couldn't she have told us the plan a little? Like, I kind of got what she was gonna. But, like, not like that. Like, there was two.
You're
Okay.
just wasting your energy. The danger has passed.
You
and now we
cannot,
can
'cause she's
all
fucking
relax
dead.
and enjoy your reward.
What did it... Take her with me. Oh. I kind of want to see what happened. Oh. But the moral. But I did just let it. Fuck it.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
What was your plan?
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain
No,
to you
she's, like,
why
twitching.
decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Is this not what I was... It looks like the forest I came in from. So of course the world's gonna look the same. Unless... I don't think people knew I was doing this. I don't...
Well played.
This This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Damn.
over? Is he gone? But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after
How
all.
did you know that was
Maybe it was
gonna
just the end
work?
of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do.
I didn't.
I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Thanks. I just went with it because I'm like, why is that option there?
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body,
How did
but
you know you'd
it's
be
cooler
okay?
than I expected.
Oh. My knife. You don't get the chance to respond, so then you stick it her far away. It's like some.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
She's a severed head. I don't know how she got away.
There's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't give a fuck if he's on. Yeah, that's.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
Oh god. Weird.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's not a bad mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why?
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Bro? Silence used word like a. No! No! My guy! He's gone! I don't care what's anyway, would they take him away? Oh. I'm a little meaty. Oh shit. And it's quiet here. Proceed to the there's a cabin. That doesn't look like a cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
You know.
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Hive mind?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yeah, those hands are good. We're talking like this now, okay. I guess not. If we're gonna, as long as she's okay, but I didn't really leave her okay, so. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness,
Why am
longing,
I familiar?
hope as I witness you.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Damn, that music's good. I'm mesmerized by the hands. Sorry, you have me mesmerized. Shit, I don't know what I am. What do you? I'm a person.
I think that you are like me.
Okay. I think I'm a bird thingy, so. Bird hand thingy.
oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Okay. This is gonna burn on the back burner. I'm gonna try and remember it, but I feel like that's important. We're both hands? What happens? I don't really... Let her out of there! Well, I guess I gotta ask this real quick.
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Hive minds.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
Fair enough.
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Okay, as long as you say she's okay. I'll trust that.
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Into the Spider-Verse? Sorry.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
A creature of perception. And you said I made her like this. What does that say about me? If that was my first instinct. Okay.
Bring me more perspectives.
Why though?
So that I may be
Oh,
whole.
my
and
bad.
Perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, as long as she's okay, I guess. I don't think... How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Oh, when will we meet again? I guess after I find another perspective. So is it gonna be a different person thing? I don't... Is it gonna be anything?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I like that line. I don't even... But, okay. Hold on. Okay.
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, let's just prod a little.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Oh. Did she enjoy her time together then?
You won't.
Oh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is
Yeah.
a cabin. And in the you're here to slay.
There. You can skip. Okay, good.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to a warning before you go any further.
Mm-hmm.
She will lie, She will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
We're not going to go through with this, right?
Ignore him.
Okay. I've heard this before.
The interior.
Yeah, let's just kill her this time.
You take the blade from the table.
I'm not even gonna get into greetings.
The door to the... Good. You're still listening to reason.
I don't like appeasing you, but like...
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steal.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Yeah.
So, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End
So it's
this.
not a different person though, it's like... Right? It's like a repetition of the beginning. It's like a different timeline situation. Yeah.
You lunge forward without a moment's
don't look at me like
hesitation.
that, I'm sorry.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
I'm sorry.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, man.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Well, since the thing told me you're a creature of perception? Because, like... Okay, I might be wrong. But, like, if this is just another world of the princess, like a fresh slate, and she's a creature of perception, then if I'm sure she's dead, right?
It's like she's convinced she can't
Nuh-uh.
die.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely
Like,
believes
they're the
herself
same entity,
to be
right?
alive and well.
Like, unless it's... No, they look the same. They look the same.
But it's over,
So it's like,
isn't it?
I'm sure she can do
She
it.
stopped
I'm sure.
breathing moments ago. Is it over?
Yes.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Because we
You
have...
did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the
Hey, what's
greater
going
good.
on out the windows?
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Something's a little wrong, guys.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now
Did you
is
do
the
this?
vast emptiness. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from.
Why?
Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good.
No.
Everyone is happy.
No, I'm not.
You'll be happy.
No. Yeah.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
You're an ass. That's...
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Okay.
Time passes.
Sure.
You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all or... Hey,
No.
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
The knife.
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you.
You're an ass.
It wants
I
this for you
don't
not.
care.
There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
Nah, we're broing out on this without you. You're not part of the club. We've died before.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? And fine, whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, at the end. Nice knowing you.
Oh. The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay my tricks. What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
He never remembers.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it
I
again.
don't really want to do that. Where's Skeptic? I miss my bro.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Because he never listens to us anyway, so I just don't. Even if I did bring up a good point, he's
Before
not
you
gonna
go,
care.
she will lie.
She won't be a problem.
I don't listen to your ass either. This ride isn't fun with you guys. I miss Skeptic, man.
The interior of the cabin is cold. A soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
It probably smells like a fucking
Cobwebs
library in
flutter in
here.
the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of
shutters?
note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade
What year do you
perched on
think
the
this is,
edge.
guys?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
I could imagine the smell. I've been to tons of old places before.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
You have a point there. I'll give you that. Yeah, he doesn't care about
Walk
the
up to
mirror.
the wall next to the basement.
What are you talking about?
You reach forward and rub your...
You're
There
so
was a mirror, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer
I'll agree on the
worrying over
worrying part.
it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
I mean, if she's dead. Oh, but she did. It is called a
The
Spectre,
door to the
huh?
basement groans open,
But if-
revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the room below is silent. Nobody's here. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body,
No.
lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeleton.
what was the
grin.
knife gonna do against a ghost?
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head.
Oh,
Wait,
that fucking
This
sucks.
isn't right. What's going on here?
Dude, I don't know.
Ghost!
I'll get over it, man.
Oh, wow. How absolutely
I agree on
terrifying.
that. But you're not as fun
What's
as
a
the
ghost
skeptic, bro.
supposed to do to us?
No.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Fair enough.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck
as she circles you.
Mm-hmm. You have beautiful eyes.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
I'm getting an unironic shiver up my spine, but that's just because of the sound design.
So she has a body, and she's right there.
I didn't
We
bring
could
a
probably
knife
grab
though.
her and kill her again.
I don't think
we
that's
wanted to.
gonna.
We don't even need a blade.
Nah.
She looks fragile enough to
You're
me.
weird, man. I don't like you. You're fragile. Let's fucking do it.
Before she can suspect a thing, you lunge forward and grab her arm. You feel substance for the briefest of moments.
Yeah,
then
I just want to
feel
prove that
nothing at
cold
all.
guy
As though all
wrong.
you've done is clutch at empty air.
Mm-hmm.
You're adorable when you're confused.
I'm not even confused. I just want to prove the other guy you're not hearing in my brain wrong.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
Sorry. My bad.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
I knew I'd have to talk to you, Ken. I wouldn't have slain you. What do you want from me? Okay, team. I'm out of ideas, thoughts,
She
yeah.
might be making it hard for us to kill her body. But those bones look very,
I don't
very
think...
real.
I think you're just
Maybe
pulling
breaking them
things out your
makes her.
ass.
Or maybe burying them would put her to rest. Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin.
Why?
Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually slay her. But we are trying.
Grab the prince. Oh, yeah, fuck it.
You push through the princess and rush the pile of bones on the floor, swinging your fist
No, I
down
don't
and
like that
smashing
either.
through what remains of her ribcage. The ancient bones splinter, then crumble, reduced to dust almost instantly.
Those bones aren't me. I'm me.
Well, okay.
But you've made it obvious that you don't want to help. All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home.
I'm sorry, man.
Wherever home is.
I don't make me feel like bad. Oh.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
My apologies.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened.
No, don't be skeptical right now.
And yet it didn't. You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. The horrific splintering,
No.
the squelching of organs, the
Oh,
rending of tissue,
I thought, oh
icy,
shit.
numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. Pity we don't have a weapon.
Well, she's not.
Your last moments are spent a helpless witness as she rips her hand from your chest, holding your still beating heart in her clenched fist. But that's ours.
See you soon, killer.
She crushes it, blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers.
That's why I miss
dribbling
the skeptic, bro. I felt the
unceremoniously to the
cold
floor.
and he's always fucking
Everything
wrong.
goes dark.
The wrath.
You're on a path in the wood.
Oh.
And here we go again. Off to slay
You're,
her
I'm not listening to you.
again.
Yeah, you're stupid. I'm a
It's
skeptic.
stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost.
Yeah,
we
that's
start
what
again.
I'm saying.
I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Oh.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet.
There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great.
How do
Then
you
let me
know
poke a
that?
few
I
holes
didn't
in
tell
your
you this
depressing
time.
little
Did I?
theory.
Did one of them tell you I wasn't?
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves.
She killed us.
And why, pray tell, did you
Oh
do
wait,
that?
no. The first time we killed ourselves. The second time she killed us.
Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
You suck.
The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void. And then you told us we were happy.
Well, were you happy? Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful.
Yes. And then she killed us.
Yeah.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Not fake. It's just I didn't get how she did that.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger
This
she poses to
real
all of them is
kinda
also,
sucks.
quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't.
I agree. I agree
Maybe
with the
we'll
last
even
part.
free her.
He's not gonna listen. I don't.
I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You
I
can't just walk
this
away.
world kinda
But
sucks.
here we are, walking away despite your protestation.
You can only bend the rules so much, huh? You can talk all you want, but you can't really do much of anything, can you? Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. For all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too...
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything is getting fuzzy.
No.
What's going on? Where are we?
No, wait.
I don't know.
That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
No, did I make a mistake? No. Do not waste it. I don't want to resell it. Oh. My bad.
You're on a path
So,
in the
wait.
wood.
Wait. Okay. Okay, I won't do that again. Sorry.
Are you serious?
No.
Good. As long
I'm just gonna do it all again. No, we're going again.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Oh.
It's over. We should make sure. What's the harm? I really don't think... And why shouldn't we? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy.
Oh, so I was just locked out because I was
dead.
my bad.
Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
My bad.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt, but as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Oh, shit.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Where'd she get her own?
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
I guess.
See you around.
Yeah.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
I wasn't given a choice.
It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you, for whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the razor.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay.
He hasn't. I'm not leaving again. I don't want.
Warning. But she will lie.
You couldn't be more on the money.
Ah, your
We're
ass.
really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this
I'm a
time.
Just stay
skeptic.
focused and you'll be fine.
I miss him. He got me.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only
visual of
furniture
this
of note
room,
is a
like,
pointed table
my
with
body
a pristine
chill for a
blade
minute. Oh my
perched on
God.
its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. I don't give a.
You take the blade from the table.
The mirror's never real.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
Fine.
You walk up to the wall next. What are you talking about? You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall, but there was a...
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
I hate you. I hate most of you.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've
Dude,
been
imagine the
torn
amount
from
of
their source and
splinters you
violently
get from
jammed
walking
into the
around here.
wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can...
Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your... Her
I'm
grating
out of it.
voice
He's doing
carries
it.
up
I
the
was just-
stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
You're gonna have to fight.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us.
I don't
like she
think
doesn't even
that.
have to put on an act this time.
Nah, I think she wants to kick my ass.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess
Where'd the wall
comes
go?
into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Where'd the wall go?
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are
You
we?
cheeky little brain.
She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
I don't think you want that. I don't think she wants any of this, honestly.
It's boring if you leave.
You get a point.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a... Shit.
Oi.
In a sudden burst of movement, the
Oi.
princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her
In
own.
her
after all.
skin.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment.
I like how she's drawn all sharp to represent the razor too. And the body language, like the body shape language. My word.
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
I don't think she gives a fuck of this.
And then she slices through her arm.
There wasn't a blade in that arm?
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Oh.
Ah, shit. Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it.
Yeah.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you, and for the entire world, you are horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense. She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Okay.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Okay.
Everything goes dark, and
We
you die.
did it! Wait. The arms are. What do you mean?
You're on a path in the
What
woods.
the
No,
fuck?
If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
This isn't the woods.
Your what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did
How
you
do
just
you
do?
do that?
I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller.
Oh.
Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
To be fair, I thought I had an advantage this time, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, but for whom? Someone or something is out there pulling the strings and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them. But what if that someone
Oh
is
my
us,
god.
eh? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third?
Why is there
No
more?
wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes,
But
and an
why is
entire
there
world
two
is
new
damned to
guys
destruction. Right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility. It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table.
At least
a
it's
pristine
real
blade
as, like-
perched. We take it.
Actually. Yeah.
Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay
No,
the
don't
princess
tell
and
me he's
save the
gonna
world without
do
a
my
weapon.
run
This
for
feels
it.
right. We just have to keep our senses sharp.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually. What if winning is the wrong move?
I think it's the right move.
It isn't. I don't care whether you trust me or not, but at least trust that defeating the person
I
who
don't
has
think
apparently
this
killed you
one's
twice
gonna
already
listen to
is a
reason.
good idea. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
It's there.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. We can see
the
our reality,
fucking
just
mirrors.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel.
Shush.
We might be right.
I'm a.
You make your way to the door at the... Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of it. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. And the mirror's gone. It was never there. It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from us.
Is it though?
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
I'm a skeptic.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
If skeptic were here, he would know what to do. I'm
You
a
step
fucking
forward,
mess without
but
him.
you don't get a chance to linger on the basement
Shit.
stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic. An unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi. It looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's toying with us. She's acting like she already knows she's won.
I don't think she's doing that. I think she's just... She knows her cards.
Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead.
I'm not
The only
thinking
thing
about
that
it.
matters is survival.
I think she's just confident, and I don't blame her.
Does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
She's gonna probably get more pointy. I don't...
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The
I
people
feel like
there
I've done left
mattered.
more.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your
Oh.
internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood.
How
the
you
empty
get-
flesh of her arms
how
flopping
though?
at her elbows like
Does that
torn
the how even
sleeves.
matter?
The chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
I'm bored.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yeah.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
There's like 5 of you in here. You need to... No, we're not surrendering. She's not... Oh, there's no better idea than fighting her. Because what's better than fighting her? She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. We're fighting her.
I guess we have a weapon.
Okay, I'm in. Let's do this.
This can't be the right answer. It's too easy.
Well, if we die, we die, right? Then we can try again next time.
Yeah. See, but that's brilliant, so she doesn't think we have it in us to win, that's true.
Yeah, no more moping. We're gonna fight her, and we're gonna win.
Yeah.
Blade poised to strike you, charge the prince.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh?
Oh, you little silly
Okay.
face.
Yes, I love this. Try to stab me. Try to stab me and see what happens.
Your silly face, like, calms me down, but what do you
Here
mean by
goes.
that?
We can make this work.
What do you mean by
Yes.
that?
If we pay attention, we won't die.
I don't know. She
Mind
just
over
said
matter,
stuff
mind
like...
over matter, mind over matter.
I...
What if we can't do this?
You and the princess exchange a flurry of blows, and you manage to narrowly avoid death several times.
Till finally you see it. An opening to trick. Don't...
No, screw that. Ours. Ours. I called it. It's ours, and we're taking it.
And you do take it. But as you close in, yet another blade erupts from the princess. You have no time to react before you feel it sliding through your ribs. A trick. I knew it. I told you to be...
What? From where?
From her knee, apparently.
Oh.
Oh, too slow.
You got me there. I wasn't expecting the knee
Oh,
blade.
that's bullshit. Bloody unfair.
Smart blade. I guess I should have assumed she was all blade.
Unfortunately, for the sake of the world, fair doesn't factor into this. Another of her blades comes slicing up to finish the job.
From where, though?
Ow.
Yeah.
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun and I want to celebrate.
It would have worked if we just stabbed her harder. Oh, a new one of us.
How
I
many
thought
we
that only
getting?
happens when we die. Did we die? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole...
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely...
Then
not
what's
dead.
happening?
This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
I don't
This is
know.
4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas and I love that.
You are very supportive, and I appreciate that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a
I
point
feel
where it
like if
makes
we're
us
having a press
better than her.
conference in our brain, I don't think I don't think we're gonna have enough time to
We don't
think
need
of...
any other voices chattering about
No,
in here.
I'd like
It'll just
Skeptic
confuse
back.
us.
No.
All we need
I need
is
him.
to
I
keep
need him back.
fighting. Yeah, I'll pass on that. As long as we keep moving, it's going to
Oh,
get
you
so
kind of suck.
loud in here. How are we going to keep it all straight?
Come on, show me something new.
We're not gonna surrender. Oh. No.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
What's the point? It's all the same.
Oh, she's turning into like an anglerfish or some shit with the teeth.
She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Doesn't matter how many times
She's like
this takes,
that
we
voice you hear on
can't give
gambling
up.
machines. It's like, oh, every gambler stops at.
Okay, let's go again.
We're gambling.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
Thank you.
See? We're getting better. Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to her. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need.
I think you're just easily manipulated here.
None of this is working.
Yeah.
Think.
Yeah.
She skewers you.
Oh, damn it.
And then everything goes dark. And you die.
He's back. Mutually assured distraction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here. Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what if we throw it out the window?
No.
Over my dead body.
I get, yeah.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
She's sweet about it, at
Sure,
least,
I
yeah.
can think of a better way to
Yeah.
die. They're all the same, really.
Yeah, she just kebabs us.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally
Somebody's gonna be
manifest
doing it, man.
anything.
I'm sure 3 of
The
them
only
are.
thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is
Bro, I don't.
about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them. Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our
They've taken
destined
over.
final encounter with us. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the base. It's more of a slide. We know. Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Thank you. That's like the best thing you've done.
Sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room or anything?
No, I'm actually
Feels like
happy.
I'm
I'm
hardly a
happy.
part of this.
I'm happy about that.
Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement.
I
where
thought
the
she'd be
princess
like
awaits you.
immensely sharp.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again?
Uh-huh.
I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
You sound like a fucking Flo from Progressive. You have like the same inflection in her. She has the same inflection in her voice. I don't.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even.
Yeah.
I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see
Oh my
it?
god, is it flowers?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just gonna show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Ooh. Shut up! Shut.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to?
No!
Well, yeah, she says she has something
Why
new.
do you speak for me?
I want to hear about the new thing.
Why do you speak for me?
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
You spoke against me, even if it was democracy. My point.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then she becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering
You're
against
beautiful.
the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades.
Oh my goodness.
A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Let me get changed into something comfortable. Oh my god. You're beautiful.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Yes, man.
Holy shit!
I'm not.
She's gorgeous.
We can agree on that.
Absolutely
Oh
divine.
my goodness.
Yes. Behold.
Yeah.
The perfect woman.
Yeah.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
No.
That looked painful.
I think she's kinda numb to it.
How is she still alive? Heart's still beating. That's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
No.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it?
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
All right,
Well, let me get done.
all right,
Okay, they're
What just
repeating.
happened? It's so quiet.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
No, you weren't taking it seriously before. It kinda hurts my feelings. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you are someone else.
You're incredible.
Thank you. Your weapons clash again and again, and you and her are entering a rhythm free of thought and free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and the flow, the shifting of tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound, and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endless building, crescendo and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are fatal. So you're so confused. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. That is a love story after all. It's what I said at the beginning of the game. You did not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Silence as you reach towards the mirror. It's time for you to see what's in it. Oh. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. There she is.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither?
Does that not hurt your hands?
But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete.
You are beautiful. Did I say that?
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement.
How are your hands
I am
working
more
on this
than
shit?
I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
No. Did she take... Can I ask if she took the ones I walked away from, or... When I go back...
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to
Oh,
perspectives I have
so you
already
took them.
made my own.
Okay.
They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value
Okay,
are those that are yet
I was
untread.
just wondering if... Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of...
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
To be fair, the perspectives I've given you are kind of complex with how they feel towards me. And I thought that would influence how you feel towards me. Yeah.
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy.
I definitely enjoyed
She
her
will
joy.
make for a piercing heart.
I like this one a lot.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
I hope she's happy. Does it feel like... How does the blades
Eyes
act?
close in reflection.
Does she have eyes anymore?
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Okay.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be.
Blades.
This is the only path forward.
Knives. Okay. No, I get what they're saying. What are your pronouns? Yeah, I'll call them they, them. I don't even know what they are, really. I'm not gonna kill them. I see I'm alright. Considering what I've given them. I don't think I care. Yeah.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom.
Are you sure that
But they
one
are
feels
only
this way?
thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
But are you sure that one feels the same way?
The
I think she
wounds
just
they've
likes stabbing
suffered
me.
carve texture around my heart. Without them,
I feel like
would
this
be
one's
as I
carving
was
a lot of
before.
texture.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Interesting. So is it a love story, not with like the princess, it's with this thing? I mean, I guess it is. I got another thing for the pack burner. I don't think so yet.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed, but in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you. If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
Okay.
My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
Okay.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
It's not really a burden. I'm enjoying them. You're not actually saying it. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Mm-hmm.
We will meet again.
Oh, she doesn't even that. Oh, okay. No. No.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Okay. I'm just gonna ditch her in there. Cause I've already tried saving her and that didn't go right. Under the basement. Oh shit.
Her voice softly.
Hello?
Oh.
Is someone there?
Is hypnotizing. It's the
Bro,
kind
it's
of
not
voice you
that
only have to hear
hypnotizing.
once to remember it for the rest of your
No.
life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the
Oh,
manipulation.
she's just saying hi.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what need. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Big old dewy eyes.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused.
I'm
There's
staying
a lot riding
focused.
on it.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I tried before, man. Didn't work for you.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Yeah.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
I am sorry, man, but like,
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
I liked it. Like, in the way that I have to.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Listen, I tried last time, and you cut your head off.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
I'ma still do it.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for
I
all
could
our
make you
sakes,
worse.
it's the right one.
I'll make you worse.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but
I
it
don't.
isn't. No one wins here.
I just want to see how I make her worse.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
Where are you going? You
No, that's what it
can't
looks like.
just leave me here.
I can.
You
I'm
turn your
sorry.
back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains.
I could
And
do
once
way
I'm out of here,
worse.
there will be hell to
And I
pay
don't
for
mean that
leaving
in
me
I'm trying
behind.
to threaten you way. I mean that this is probably the best ending.
Slip these chains. She can't, right?
No, she
She
can't.
needed our help to get out of here.
No.
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back
I
down
feel
here.
bad. I think she just wants to get out.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your.
Thank you.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with a heavy wooden table that once. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy
What
with
do you
fatigue.
mean?
But sleep doesn't
Are
come.
you doing?
Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing,
You do
wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't we make things
Dog, where'd
easier
you
on
get the
yourself and
echo
let me
from?
out?
Where did you get your echo?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways.
I mean, it's not really moving despite all the
Probably a
banging.
good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare.
She got that auto
As she
tune.
violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget
I
it.
left you in there for like 2 minutes.
know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
I'm just impressed. All you do is...
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep.
Do I really
And I'll
need
make sure
to
you
go?
never see the light of day again.
Mm-hmm.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to
Why did I
silence
fall
in the
asleep?
cabin.
How do...
The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the base. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Bro, you can walk out the building now. I'm not gonna stop you.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the
You
truth.
fucking suck, man.
Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
You can make me feel better, though.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
What do you mean?
She steps closer,
Oh,
one silent footfall
I wanna,
at
like,
a
stick
time,
my claw
cocking
in
her
the-
head in curiosity as you
What the
feel your
fuck noise
organs
that?
shutting down one by one.
just stab the little eyeball.
Or maybe
Or...
I can't take my time with
Oh
you.
no.
You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
I have gills?
What a shame. If you'd only help me get
That
out
was
of
a
here,
birthday.
we could have done such wonderful things together.
I tried before. You don't know that. But I did.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath,
That's a good drawing, though.
and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'll be okay.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end.
I don't.
Don't we?
It's not the end.
It can't be. This can't actually be how
It
everything
won't.
ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, that's why I was just like, oh, the auto-tune.
You're on a path in the... You're here to slay...
That's fine.
A
I got
warning
this.
before you go any further. She will lie.
I don't think lying and cheating is a thing. She was very
They've always
direct
been
with us last
direct with
time.
me, to be fair.
Or at least she was direct with us after we decided
They've
to
always,
lock her away.
they don't really lie. And even if they do, I usually call them out and they're like, ah, shit, I can't lie.
It doesn't
I
matter.
don't know, what does that say
Don't
about me?
trust anyone.
The girls I've gone on don't usually lie. They're very
The
straightforward about
interior
it
of the
one way or
cabin is
another.
plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay.
Hold on. What happened to the door?
We're not gonna talk about the eyeballs?
It's just an empty frame.
That's fine. The eyeballs?
She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need
Are
all
those
of you
her
to pull
eyes?
yourselves together. The princess has not already
I've
gotten
been
out.
more
If you
overwhelmed
keep getting
before.
stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only
Well,
you
probably
can
got the
do
burp
it.
on my... Oh, fuck it.
You walk.
What are you talking about?
You reach.
Yeah.
Did he make it go away?
Nah.
Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so
No.
bad.
Well, let's try to talk it out
Oh,
this
we should
time.
have taken the knife. I don't think going down there unarmed is going to do us
Oh,
any
but I did it
favours.
last time with the last girl. I'm like, she enjoyed
You
it, but I
cross
don't know
over
if
the
this one will.
threshold and onto a series of
Maybe
isolated
she'll humor
steps
me.
suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
They've always been like some level of cruel and playful with me, to be fair.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Yay!
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
No.
You really don't remember, do you?
Oh, he never fucking remembers.
Didn't you hear my warning a minute ago? She can't be
Nah,
trusted since it
humor
tells
and
me she
stuff.
isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway.
We could talk as she's like killing me. It's fine.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks
How
suspended
did it
in
even end
nothingness.
up like this?
A smattering of
I've
cobblestones
gotten
visible
the
against
other
the
ones
inky
last
black of the
time.
basement mark where the floor
But this
should
one
be,
is just like,
forming
what am I
vague
about to see,
pathways.
man?
At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is?
Yeah, I don't get the vibe for this one.
No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm being incredibly
You
reasonable.
are
You're the one who's
swayed
just
too
matter-of-factly
easily.
describing
The
whatever
fact
the
you're
hell
even
we're looking at
arguing
like
with
it's an
him this
ordinary
time is
basement.
impressive to me.
We're going to die down here. I don't
Oh,
want
you'll
to
be
die
fine.
again.
You'll be fine.
Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse.
Oh, you
Just
shut up.
pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Okay. I'm gonna do nothing.
Decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are.
Oh.
I told you I was going to find you.
I know. That's why I just waited.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go
Oh
numb.
shit.
Your arms quickly
Wait.
fall. This is it, isn't it?
It's
Nah.
almost like you want me to get you.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
I don't know, man. She's like a fog. If I couldn't even be a ghost, I don't know if
What
I'm
did you do?
being a fog.
Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate,
Oh, that probably
it's as
doesn't
if
feel
every
nice.
part of your being is coming to a lurching halt.
How's she do that though?
Heart,
How's she doing that?
lungs, liver, nerves,
Oh,
heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
he's got us.
Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open.
You beautiful eyes.
What are you doing?
I'm working.
Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops
Oh.
once more as your
Ow.
body reapproaches death.
Oh,
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing
no
it.
one ever listened to Hero again, man. He's too.
You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves,
Am I the mask now?
lungs, liver,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
I am deciding
liver,
not much, actually. Yeah.
heart.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than death.
Am I actually a
Even if
fish
you look
bird thing?
ridiculous.
Thank you.
She isn't attacking us.
I don't
Why?
think she needs to.
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here is nowhere to be seen. Liver, nerves. That isn't my fault. Lungs, liver, nerves. It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now.
Well, I don't think it ever was.
Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
What? Oh, you finished me off. I'm not even gonna ask that. I feel like if I ask that, she's just gonna do it. What am I having to do? Huh? What do you want from me? Well, I've enough.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me.
Oh.
So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here
Okay,
too.
so you did try. Okay. So you can't leave without me?
I don't think I can move without you.
Okay.
And dead doesn't count.
Why?
And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Why though? You all want to leave to go home? Wait a minute. Okay. No. Hold on. Remember, I said I liked the line the hand person said about how they'd all find their way home, and we are actively getting things to give to this guy. And the ghost girl mentioned she wanted to go home, but she didn't know where home was, right? Are they trying to get to the hand thing without even? But no. Why would they do that though? They have to be people outside of this, right? Like, they are vessels for the thing because they are human and have their own perspective. But like, I'm gonna cook on this later. I'll think of it. But like, I don't know if the razor chick wanted to go back home, but the ghost girl mentioned that, and I was like, you don't know where your house is? She wasn't ghost though. I'll get back to this. I don't think I'm making it easy for the guy in the back.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Okay, fair enough. Oh. This one seems interesting. I'm not going to any. I'm not helping you leave. I'm not going to try and kill you. So do you? Yeah. I mean, we were like headstrong about like the killing her one until I fucked that one up. The saving her one until I fucked that one. I didn't fuck it up. And then yeah. So let's just stay with her.
You poor deluded thing. Do you think a single moment of bravery changes you into something you're not? I am what I am, and you're always going to be a coward.
Okay.
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down.
Oh, you crying?
You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you.
Damn. Okay.
Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Let me out.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping. It lives for 80 years and then it's gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
A reprieve. A good life. Love. Children. A steady career. Recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Let me out.
Diagnosis. It forgets everything it is.
Anger, rage,
Oh.
distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery. It dies. It is reborn. Worse. Lonelier.
Is this just what they all experience when I die and I left alone again and
Let me out!
like
No. What's happening to us?
Let me out!
This is all too much. I can't keep
growing a
going.
conscious now after everything. Oh,
You can't keep going. Well, what are you talking about?
Oops, I think I broke you.
you broke him, not
I'll see
me.
you soon. You'll know what to do.
Where you live on? Oh no. The moment of clarity.
You're on a path in the... Shit.
It's like, it makes me think of
What the hell was that?
not nerves, like
Who are we? What are we doing?
fuck, what's the word?
There was a princess, I think. It's all so fuzzy. It hurts when I try to remember.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left.
Mm-hmm.
We have to let her out.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her. Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out. It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do much of anything.
There's a lot of people here again.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there forever. I think.
I don't.
We're supposed to be unfeeling.
Is the gang
How
all
many
back
times do
together
I
again
have to
for
tell you
another
to
crazy
snuff out
adventure?
your heart? We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much
Oh my
fear
god, the
everywhere.
gang's all back.
There's
Were you
nothing
skeptic
for
though?
us to do. We love her, so we have to
I
set
get him
her
a bit.
Can we love something that
Yeah,
hurts
the
us?
gang's
Can we
all
love something
back
that hurts us?
together.
To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love. Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
I've played this game wrong then. Oh shit.
This is bad. You need to
This
get a
is
grip.
the second
What did
time
you
this
let
has
happen?
happened.
How many times have you been here?
I'm bad at the game. What if we don't? No, I know what happens. Can you make sense of them? We're just going.
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest.
I've learned before,
bumping
I
against
can't get
unseen
in
trees
collar
as
up
you
with them.
grasp through the darkness for a way forward. But eventually, you do make it to the cabin.
Shit.
Or rather, you make it to the place a cabin should have been. Instead, no, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
I know that.
He always lies.
I'm still gonna poke it though.
And he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth.
What do you mean?
Just walk up
Like
the
in a
hill.
figurative
You
sense?
always give too much space to
Metaphorically?
the others. It's why you always lose.
I know that. I'm not even gonna pay
Walk
attention
up the
to
hill,
y'all.
hesitating just beyond the bounds of
No, that's what
the
I had to do
cabin.
last time, just ignore y'all.
the cabin that isn't there.
Sure, the basement's gone.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't
Yeah.
you? Smash it too.
She's on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free.
It's the only way we can have our thoughts back. Just go around it.
What?
Just do
I'm
something.
tired of.
It doesn't matter what.
Yeah. We're gonna.
Proceed. Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific.
Nuh-uh.
That's a new one. Do you think it'll work?
I don't
Of
even
course
know.
it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make them.
Yo.
And it already has worked. It's gone, don't you see?
I have proceeded.
We're one step closer to her.
Oh.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing.
Is
It's
it
empty and
really
isolating.
dreamlike, or is
There's
it
just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Okay.
Take it. It's the only way forward.
I got it. I'm taking it.
You reach down to take the blade,
Oh.
but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts. The
Oh,
weapon
another
sinking deep
slide!
into
Oh
the
my
earth.
god, she's so nice for giving me a slide to go
You
see
lean
her.
over the hole and gaze
Just like the
into
other
the
one.
abyss. It is so very
Oh, we're gonna slide down this. I can jump.
deep in the bowels of the earth. You see something
Holy
staring
shit.
back at you. It fills you with dread. It's
That doesn't fill me with dread. It fills me like, are you okay, man?
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
Holy shit.
You really are a coward.
Am I?
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
Oh.
Joking when I said that way back when. You know that.
Okay.
Closer.
Oh.
I was having some fun, and I guess I wanted to see if I could melt you.
And closer.
Watching over me forever? That was so brave.
And closer.
But forever is so long. And time erodes everything. Except for me.
Yeah.
I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back.
Okay.
And what's left is for you to take my will. And let
Down, there's a lot of hands.
out.
What the? 8.
It'll be so much fun. You and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me. But you'll get to be there too. A witness. I can even make you a little cage if you want. Gilded and everything. Now don't pose. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need. And you lost your power so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand. You extend your hand to
Holy
hers.
shit.
For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle. Tender, even. I can't believe you just made me say that. I hate
you more. Sorry.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
Oh.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Oh.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
You're beautiful, man. Man, why am I calling this the craziest design one? It's just wow. Holy shit.
Why is it so cold?
My god. Okay. You do not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Let me
She's
first.
gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. That mirror's back. What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away, just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now. Oh, it doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Seems we've got a majority. All that's left is to give it a look.
Once more, its secrets remain hidden, its mysteries remain unresolved.
Someone tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't
feel bad about it. I'm ready.
I'm glad.
It feels okay. The fear's gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth.
Oh no, my guy.
Ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here.
Man, I don't.
Boys, it's been an honor.
My boys. My boys. It was a ride this time. Silence as you reach forward. You're gone again. Mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Ugh. I've turned into goop. Oh, that's it. I'll have to check later. So, find yourself alone quiet again. Proceed through the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once.
Should you really
in
be
the
sticking
directions
your
that my
hands
attention can
in
bear
her
to hold.
face?
To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It can't be contradictions. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. What do you think of this one?
This one is a waiting mall, an inevitable destination where all roads end. She will make for a wise heart.
Okay.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Got it. No, I know what she's saying. It doesn't matter how many times enough. You're not actually saying. Why are you? You know what? You know what happens?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me.
Okay.
Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Fair enough.
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse.
Really? Because I
Nor
feel
does
like
it
I
make me
haven't been
care for you
feeding
any
you good
less.
ones.
Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
No. I actually like you a lot. As I learn. I mean, are these even... You're making them you, but was... Yeah.
It says that your heart is gentle, that even in the darkness you are guided by compassion.
That's sweet, but I feel like it... Again, we're going... Okay.
We will know when we near our destination.
You don't know when we're getting off? Oh, okay. I'm ready.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Okay. When... Okay.
You're on a path.
Let's go... What am I could go in without it, I guess. I usually bring it, yeah. And like, I don't know, try to get her out with...
The interior.
Enter it.
The door.
You are? It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Nah.
You walk down the stairs and
You're a
lock
lot more
eyes with the
gentle when I
princess.
don't have the knife.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
No
binding
sass.
her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this...
Yeah, I got this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Nah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nah, I got this.
You're making a huge mistake.
Her big old dewy eyes.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Really?
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nah. I
Maybe
know
it's
that
somewhere
it's not up.
upstairs.
No, I know it's not up there.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here
No, I don't want to leave her down here. I don't.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Don't say it all nicely like that. I worry.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Would that not lead to the same thing we've done before?
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting
I
our
get
way
that,
out
but-
if you attempted to make your way out of it. Is someone else here?
Let's try the
You
door.
try the door.
Okay.
You
Guess
make
I
your
tried
way
this
to the
time.
bottom of the stairs. This would have been so easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at them.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too.
Who is
There's a slight
they,
panic
though?
rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing
you got
through her
sharp
limb with the
teeth.
determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah, save the princess.
Fine.
I want to see if it's different this time.
Against your better judgment, you place
'Cause
the
this one
blade
just
against the
seems
ragged,
naturally nicer?
self-inflicted wound on the princess's
I don't know.
arm, just
This-
above the
I guess
unyielding
the
chain
blade
binding
might
her
affect
to this
it, but, like,
place.
It's a perception thing.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of
I
her
like how
arm.
she's drawn without eyebrows a lot of the time. It like helps the rest of her expressions are cooler.
Her limb falls to the ground. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
I don't blame her.
She smiles
Wait.
softly as her
Oh.
gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping
You see me
rhythmically
with
to
a
the
smile.
ground.
Alright, I'm not mad.
How is she still smiling
How
over
gives
everything?
a fuck?
It's like she isn't even bothered by
She's
what just
happy.
happened.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Now
let's
let's
do
get out
it.
of here.
Oh wait, are you gonna make me? Okay.
No,
Don't make
we
me
won't have any unless the
stab.
princess Wait, this is watch me.
What are you doing?
No. Oh, good. I can warn her.
Stop that.
No.
Something's come over you, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm not
Your body
gonna. I'm
lunges
having.
forward,
I
the
have a
blade held
choice.
low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall
Yarg.
before the blade has a chance to connect.
You're.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Nuh-uh. Where is
The
this?
blade. Move the blade.
I know I've done this
As
before.
your body
but,
remains
like,
frozen in
please.
stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious
Fucking
step
looks
forward.
like those little dogs with dewy eyes,
We both know this.
big ass
isn't you.
eyeballs.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your
Oh wait, she's gonna
infuriatingly
stab me,
reached.
isn't she?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Oh wait, you don't know how to stab this
She
time though.
plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh
Yeah,
and sinew. It is.
The other you
agony.
knew how to do this.
But you aren't dead.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong.
Oh.
We can tough it out until it's done.
She
For
could
her
just
sake.
give it to me and I
For
could do
her
it.
sake. Don't you start
I
pretending
can
that dying a
do it.
painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
I could just.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again
Uh-huh.
and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Nice tiara.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh. Can I at least point to where she's
She doesn't know how to
supposed
use a
do
knife,
it?
does she?
No, she doesn't.
Apparently not. Though it
I
doesn't
could
matter how sloppy
help.
her blade work is, does it? A stab wound
It's
is still a
honestly
stab
nice
wound. It
that
won't
she
be long
doesn't know
before
how
you
to do it
bleed
this
out.
time. In a weirdly comforting way.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
With one
Oh.
last thrust of the knife, your legs
I
give out
really
beneath
should
you.
have just
You
instructed her
collapse to
where
the
to
floor,
do it.
your blood pooling
I
around
would've
you,
been like,
your limbs
"Stop
unresponsive.
there."
The prince, it can't just end like this,
Oh my
right?
god.
Oh, that's rich
Oh.
coming from you. As
We-
much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I
We don't-
can't deny the reality of what's
No.
happened.
Oh,
The two of
no.
you made your choice.
Oh.
It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I hope she could get out on her own. No, she can't. If the others can, the damsel.
You're on a path. You're here to...
Alright, let's go.
Oh, she will lie. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain. Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love. Last time? What are you talking about?
Oh,
I think it's
come on.
nice to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore it.
That's like one of the few things I agree with you on.
I do, but I also speak
Oh, I thought you were
from
talking
the
about the
heart.
narrator, not
My
this guy.
passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
I'm honestly grateful we just have like two of you speaking. Last time we got the gang all back together, back to back, and it was just... He could speak, let him yap.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus.
I was.
The interior of the cabin is
Ah.
clean and elegant.
Yeah.
Its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries.
Wow.
A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate
Why
wooden
is
table
she a
with a
princess,
pristine
though?
blade perched
I
on its
feel like
edge.
Why? Why am I a bird?
The blade is your implement.
Fish.
You'll
Lizard
need it if you want to do this right.
thing. Approach thy
Walk up to the wall
near.
next to the basement. What are you talking about? You reach forward and rub your hand. But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know.
Yeah.
We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
I don't think she'll mind. Based on the one we got. She's under the... We've been nice this time.
The door to the basement creaks
Ooh.
open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a
She
favor.
probably gets like...
A soft
room
voice
service
carries
down
up
here.
the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay,
I support
I'm with
this
you
guy.
that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love
You
is
were
a bit
literally
much, don't you think?
saying we could never forget her soft voice the first time we hear it. I don't really want to be hearing.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
You were literally doing that last time, man. I don't want to
Yes,
hear
for
it.
everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock
Yeah, she's
eyes
gonna
with
be
the
nice. 'Cause
princess.
perspective.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
Because they're all perspective and they just drink up that perspective. Just a little anime.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Nice.
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero.
Yeah,
Flattery
now you're
really goes
into
a
it.
long way with the
yeah,
two of you,
now
doesn't
you
it?
guys are into, now the hero's into it.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been,
We've
that's
done
right,
this
villain.
song and dance
You
before.
killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
We really should have guided her knife.
And you've
though.
died before. So an entire world has been damned to
Who
oblivion.
cares?
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but
You aren't.
what's done
Get
is
over
done.
it.
What
I've been
matters
over it.
is you have a chance to do it right
Nah.
this time.
Fuck you.
We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Yeah, I don't really get that part. Like, so we move on, but the narrator doesn't move on, but sometimes the voices move on.
Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else.
What do you
can't
mean?
keep hopping between worlds forever.
Or
Especially not without leaving a
Spider-Verse?
trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
what's in like?
This is horrible.
It's not like she's escaping most of the time either. It's just like. I don't do. Let's just rescue her.
If another version of me was pushed to such
No,
drastic
I don't
action,
care.
it was
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Thank you. You know what?
She took that in stride. To a
To
surprising extent.
be fair,
An almost
they've all
unsettling extent,
taken the
actually.
last things in stride one way or another. Usually it's a negative way. I'm happy it's a positive way for once.
That's because she's perfect.
Mm.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Now I never considered that.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
How do you know that?
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I mean, that explains why she's been so... No, because she's perception, and she's absorbing the perception, so it's like... Maybe? I mean, she's a princess, so like... Is that playing into anything? Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Okay, that's all what they usually say. Yeah, let's rescue her.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a
If we don't even have
world-ending
to... I
monstrosity?
mean, we'll figure it out.
And even if you wanted to
if I
unleash
could
her
click
onto the world,
proceed, then I
despite the
could click
complete moral
rescue,
disaster
and it'll
that
just
would be,
work.
you'd have to get her out of those chains. Don't you see how dainty her hands are? You'll be able to slip her out with ease.
Oh?
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already? Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
I gotta do that for her.
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do? I think I'd rather believe in facts.
I zoned out. Can we...
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously step forward and free
Oh, he's
our
doing with the,
beloved from her bindings. No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step
Contrarian
towards
did,
the princess,
right?
you'll what?
The
Take over our
Contrarian
body
just
and
had
force us to
control
try and
over
kill
it.
her?
Is he doing that now?
I would if you
Is
had
he
a
taking my
weapon.
choice?
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I was doing that plenty for us
You
last time.
wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings, and doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Madame, let me
shouldn't
get
have
that for
worked.
you.
I'll be damned. We're doomed.
This isn't the worst way to be doomed, I feel
I
like.
can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's
Uh-huh.
no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time.
I
Thank
know,
you.
things are
Thank you
just
so
working
much.
out this time. And it's not horrific.
The princess
Oh,
jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
I'm happy.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade
Oh,
would be
shut
buried
up.
in her back, and
Let me
everyone
have
out
this
there would
one
be
happy
saved.
moment.
Luckily for Mr. Romance,
It's
we don't
been
have a weapon.
hard.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Let's get you out of here. Yep.
That sounds perfect.
Yes,
The princess
ma'am.
takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as
Fuck
they
it,
intertwine.
if it
with
ends because
hers.
of this one, that's a fine way to end it.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening.
Mhm.
You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it. Because
If
moping
you
is the
had
only recourse
seen
you
the other
love-blind
ones,
fools have left
I
me
feel
with.
like you'd be more open to this one ending the
You
world.
and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Is she glowing?
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
The music in my ears tells me otherwise.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Exactly.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
You're My Little Pony looking ass
Enough
eyes.
with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
It's
Of course
fine.
you wouldn't understand.
I love 'em
Our
all.
passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I just want to see where it goes.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
Mm-hmm. If you think
Place
I
your
got
hand
it,
on the door.
then I got it. 'Cause your perception. We're
And
doing it. Yeah.
the lock clicks. And
Oh
the
my
door
God.
creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. This is... Yeah.
Ha! I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts, bound together.
We're
as
just
one.
powering each other up.
You
Not
and the
trying to
princess
kill
make
each
your way
other.
upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for
Nuh-uh.
you to do the right thing. Take the
Throw it
blade
out
from
the-
the
throw it
table
out the
and
window.
slay her before
I can
it's
ask
too
her to do-
late.
No, you're not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw
You
out
don't
the
know
end
what
of
I've
the
been
world
through.
and make me suffer.
You don't know what I've been through.
I
This is the least of
hate
the
you.
suffering we've both went through.
You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here?
Nah.
Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her.
I
It's
know
our
what's gonna happen
happy
when we leave
ending.
her. But at the same time, I don't think she'll mind. All we have to do is we just stop it with danger. We're leaving. Just ignore them.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Did you want that?
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside. A
Yeah.
happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go?
Oh, no.
Where did he go?
You are probably.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too
She's,
busy
like,
staring
glowing,
deep
glowing.
into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
I would if they'd given me more time. That's a shame. Don't put her next to the knife one. Oh my god. You don't get to have a chance to make that jacket. But I'll believe you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory
She's
of
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a...
We're going to the mirror.
This doesn't feel right, yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see.
I know
what
it's
if
like.
we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
No, we're gonna be okay. Silence as you reach for their daughter once again. You know, no. Did being happy really make me unravel? What does that say about me? This is like probably the simplest
There's a
one.
world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Huh?
Do you know what we'll find out there?
No clue. If you don't have a clue.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Okay. Just don't put her next to the knife one.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Yeah.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
So, you said they don't last, so we're like, what? They're mortal and... We're going back again?
One.
Oh.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
It's 5 in the morning.
I will be singular. A final multitude.
Gosh. You know what? I think I could do it. It's fine. How long can the next one take? I'm ready.
The next time I see you,
We speedrun?
I will be here, waiting for you.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Promotion. I'm ready. A promotion.
You're on a path. You're here to slay
No.
her.
We're going. Enter the basement.
You are? Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Okay.
You attempt to make someone else. Your shouts. I'll repeat.
Fuck.
You make it easier for everyone. Look at the mess. Without
Sorry.
hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally.
Sorry.
The wound drives her to the ground. Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
I didn't really have a choice. I don't even
The
know.
princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal
didn't know
blow,
she had
she
claws.
lunges at your legs with the same animal. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're
No.
tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her
Dog,
everything you've got.
Dude. She turned into a cat.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
We can.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone,
I'm sorry.
I thought I'd finally found a
I'm
friend.
sorry, man.
But you were just another monster,
I'm
weren't you?
sorry.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Okay.
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
I'll worry about
Everything
it
goes dark,
next time, I guess.
and you die.
That's for the next guy. The witch?
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to...
Okay.
A warning. She will... Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done. The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happens to resemble a room. The floor is damp. The blade
I'm
is
sorry
your
I'm going
implement.
quick. I
You'll need
gotta.
it if you
It's
want to
5
do
in the
this right.
morning. Approach the mirror.
What are you talking?
Wipe the
You
mirror.
reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah, let's try to be buddies this
I
time.
hope you know what you're getting us into.
I feel
It'll
bad.
always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
No
The door to the
clue.
basement
I am
creaks
just going off
open,
gut.
revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight, the air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick, her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite. I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming.
She must have you confused with... She seems friendly enough. You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no... Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to... Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk? You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess. Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
Well,
You
she's like a
descend
little
the basement
cat.
steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes...
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
She's acting like the two of you already know
We
each
do.
other. Oh, no. That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Ooh.
Call it deductive reasoning.
Oh.
Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember...
He
No,
never
I
does.
don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it.
Yeah.
I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clear. I'm just glad we could put all this behind
Usually
us.
you deny it,
Is
so
it all
I'm glad
behind
you're
us?
just agreeing.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care
I
if you
didn't
think
bring
you'll
my knife.
go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay
What does
her.
your world have to do with this, though?
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
You little cat face. I'm sorry.
Smart. Let's apologize, get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Fair point.
Well, if you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't just... But... what?
Very pragmatic. That is why you're...
Abandoning me, are you? Fine then. Run. Tuck your tail between your... You might be able to escape me, but you can't escape from what you are and what you've done. If I don't take you, the wilds will.
Probably.
You turn to leave, but as you do, there's a deep, guttural groan, seemingly uttered by the walls themselves, followed by the creak. The cabin starts to get... What the hell is... We're getting out of here and saving our skins. As the roots that make up the walls of the cramped basement attempt to close in around you, instinct kicks in, and you bolt upstairs. The steps are uneven and lively, creaking as they expand out of the dirt floor. The stairway... The cabin is smaller than it was before. That's fine! I'm sure you'd like to do that. But unfortunately, there is no longer a front door. Shit. What do we do? As your mind races for an answer.
Do you hear that, you loathsome thing? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs. As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you.
Oh.
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both. See? This is exactly why you were tasked to slay her, and why you shouldn't have left her in the basement. She's an antisocial monster who will happily burn the whole world for her satisfaction.
Dude, I couldn't... I'm trying to speedrun this one.
The roots grow ever closer.
Oh,
We know.
good.
We can see them.
I feel like that sounds like...
I could, but as I already made it so clear.
You feel something against your back. A thick shit. What are we...
Oh, come on.
Too late. We're both going to die. We're both going to die a splintery and miserable death. And you're going to hate it just as much as you hate me and I hate you.
You slump to the floor as the roots continue to expand into the cabin. Ugh, we're never going to make something of ourselves with that. At least she isn't going to make something of herself. At first it's almost gentle. Your body being lifted delicately off the ground as the floor shifts beneath you. But the cradle of the growing roots starts to feel suffocating. Then the sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by...
The suffering is what you deserve, you hideous creature. Know as you die that you are hated. I hate you, and I'm glad to die horribly if it means you die with me. I wouldn't have it any other way.
The pressure is unfathomable. You can't... And then... you pop.
Oh.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
So what's she gonna be this time? The wild? Oh.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end. But something cold and unnatural sits watching us. His gaze pushes against our borders, curling them in on themselves, preventing...
No, that's all wrong. You're not a path. That's not the princess, is it?
What the fuck?
I think this is our third? That's bad. That's very,
this has
very
never
bad.
happened.
It wasn't even supposed to
third
reach
one.
2. If you're at 3, well, no wonder things aren't the way they're supposed to be. Let's get our facts straight. What happened last time? What could you have possibly done for things to be like this?
The thing that sits beyond our edge speaks his logic into us. He tries to grasp at things that cannot be grasped. He tries to stare with wide pupils at that which can only be held from the corner of the eye or with a passing glance.
Okay.
Shut up. The rest of you, talk. What happened? What did you do?
There was a little gremlin, and then she's like, I'm gonna kill you, and I don't know.
Why does he want to know? I don't mind where we are right now. It's rather nice. I can hear what everyone is thinking. There's no reason to keep secrets. We tried leaving her in the basement, but she made the cabin come to life, and it crushed both of us into a fine paste. And now we're here. And for what it's worth, I'm with him. This is nice.
It was a fitting end. I'm sorry if it hurt, but doesn't this?
How did that lead to this, though?
I see. So the cabin ground you into paste, and now you're convinced you're stuck together. What a mess.
Oh, we got squished together, like literally.
He doesn't understand.
But why would...
We aren't convinced of anything, and we aren't stuck together. We're one. This is how we're supposed to be. Can't you feel it?
Yeah.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes.
I'm sorry.
Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Okay.
Doesn't all that conflict
Okay.
feel so
I'm sorry.
far away right
Sorry.
now?
I was
So
just bringing it
petty.
up as a
We've been
reference
posed
point,
against each
not
other
like
by
I wanted to go
something that
back to.
understands the strength of our unity.
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
Oh my god.
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us.
It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention
Okay,
to
I
that
won't.
feeling,
I
we'll
won't.
fall apart.
Okay, I won't.
Don't look at it!
Okay,
She's
okay,
trying to
okay.
turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
I'm not gonna look at it.
Everyone's pulling in different directions, but that feeling doesn't have a motive. It just exists.
I don't think... No.
No,
Let's...
you can't bury that feeling. You can't hide from your past.
No, let's... I want to experience this new thing with her.
The past doesn't have to exist. Our freedom is within us.
I'm tired
We
of it.
just have to find it.
If she wants this, we've fought so much. Just let her have one thing. Yeah.
You fall inward into a network of connections too vast for your mind to occupy. Are you a path in the woods? Are you a body? Can you even grasp the fuzziest edges of the shapes that confine you?
We can change to fill them together.
Then let's do that.
We don't need to be everywhere at once, just in the right place at the right time. You'd do best to remember that some wounds will never heal.
Nah.
Some rifts can never be mended. Even in rebirth, some things never come back the same.
What is he going on about? What does he know about us?
You aren't whole. You'll never be whole again. This struggle is meaningless. Whatever you think you're doing, you will fall apart.
Why are you such a hater?
We don't need to be made whole. All we need to do is find a single corner of his cage and break it.
Okay. I'll trust you. Holy shit.
You stretch and search and stretch and search, growing as you decay and decaying as you grow. As you strain beyond your limits, the ground around you becomes dry and unstable and crumbles into nothing beneath you. This place will fall apart before you find its end.
Jesus, what are we? We're Gods? Question
This
mark?
task, whatever it is you think you're doing, is impossible.
We're made for each other, aren't we?
He wouldn't be trying to discourage us if that were true. That's right, I
Yeah,
know.
why is he so against it?
One. Call his bluff.
I can hold us together for a little while longer, so long as you trust me.
I'll trust you.
You won't find anything if I have to starve you. If I have to sacrifice my world to keep the princess at bay, I'll do it.
Why is he so... This is what we're meant to be, right? She said it in like... You do find something. It's cold and smooth and gently buckles, but then cracks under the pressure of your consciousness, landing against it.
Move an inch. Don't grow another blade of grass or harvest the remains of another dying creature so you can expand just that much further. Stop all of this. Right now. I think it's too late for that, mate.
I'm at your side. Shatter it and free us all.
No, stop!
What the fuck? The sound of breaking glass for a moment. You and she gazed through the tiniest hole in the wall at the place you need to be.
We found it. I knew it.
What
I knew
is
there was
that?
something he was keeping from us.
Holy shit.
Is that really all it took?
Fish. Wait. What is...
Job well done, team. Just like I'd planned.
He made a cage for us to kill
Is
each other?
this what he kept from us? Is this why he made us kill each other?
It's beautiful.
What is it even? And then it's
Where did it go? Why is everything so cold?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see her behind. Oh.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that...
I'm going. I felt bad about that one.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. It's calling us. And not in a good way. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
They'll be fine. Looks so weird. You are nothing at all. Oh, that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
You bitch! Huh. Splitting the image and glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass.
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Oh?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay. Oh, does it hurt? I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't want to destroy you. Are you a part of me or something else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
I mean, if you're a crow
From
thing.
one vantage point, I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Okay.
Because among other things, she is death itself.
Huh?
To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
Why? What's wrong with... I mean... Isn't... I don't... Man, it's 5 in the morning. I feel like I'd have smarter things to say if it weren't 5 in the morning. I don't get it. Death is like so... Mortality. Yeah. If only I weren't 5 in the morning, I'd be smarter, I swear. That is like a whole other...
Despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Why? The last thing I experienced was literally... So what am I then? What am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
You made a god? You made a god. Are you a god or were you a god? What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it.
Most
her
of it.
nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Huh. Okay. Huh. How is it existent any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels weird.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be nothing either.
So you, like, basically, like, tore off a big piece of her and made me. So the last thing we were was actually what we were originally? And you just... Okay.
Besides, anything is better than oblivion. In the end, nobody wants to leave.
I get that to an extent.
The inevitability of death is torture. I would gladly put two infinite beings through what you've been through to spare infinite lives from oblivion.
What would it be like to live in a world without her?
Light. Burdenless. An eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery.
Immortality, though.
Everyone will be with the ones they love.
No
more fear. No more
if we were able to
chaos,
pick up the pieces of your echoes and show them to each other, I don't think you would still, like, have this opinion, honestly.
There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah,
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing?
Yes.
She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why?
I don't know.
Maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come.
I want her to be an
I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Yeah, you made me into a bird, man. How did tearing off a piece of her make me into a bird?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Oh.
And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die. So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
No, I don't. Can't I just rejoin her and not think about this anymore? The vast nascent God, and it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. You sure about that? I'm gonna finish it before I go to bed. Holy shit. Damn.
I can finally see you. And you can finally see.
I'm just... for no reason.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
You're beautiful, man. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. No. Go ahead.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him. He was deluded by his fear of death.
I think it's valid to some extent. But to end it all for, like, and not give people the choice of it, it's kinda...
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Yeah.
When the echoes spun us from one into two.
Did that hurt you, by the way?
A choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I don't know about that one either. Don't you have a say?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Really full of strife and barely some understanding at the end.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end.
Oh shit, this is like the same cursor we had when we were whole.
There is nothing to
or at least a bit of us was whole.
Us but us.
Can we just fusion dance back together? I don't. Or can we not go back to that anymore? Even if you were always going to become...
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you can, but violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
Mostly violence.
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Listen.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to.
No, we can't go back to that. Okay, I was just wondering if we could.
Where did you end and I began? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
Can we not go back to physicality? Appeal to you speak about life and death and change it. Hold on. I would exist without you. Reject your What's out there? I miss what it was like to be. Can we go back to it?
Though that was us before we were us, there is no turning back. For all the Echo's delusion, he still managed to reshape reality itself.
We can't go back.
Though he
Okay.
could not destroy what could not be destroyed.
So that's just like a frame of us. What
We are
movies do.
intertwined, but we are separate.
That kind of sucks.
Your lever drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another.
No.
Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
It really wasn't. Oh. A feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight what we are. Whenever you're ready, we can leave together.
The thing is, you're kinda...
Loving hand.
You're not... I love you. But I feel like... Yeah.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you
That. My brain's shutting down, but I need to see this out.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart. And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you. Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
I don't... My heart with you. You show me your heart. If that's what it... I don't...
I'm aware of what it did to you. The understanding it returned to me is a gift.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are
I'm not trying to argue and like...
You are
I'm just saying you need to understand me a bit.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive.
Hold on, sorry. I'm alive and dead all at once.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
That was like, kind of like... I did rise above you, and I am far above you still. I will destroy you now. I don't wanna hurt her though. I don't engage with violence. I get it. There's no... Oh. We would have killed each... You would...
Were we self-destructive, or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
I don't want to keep any.
Nor should you. Nor should I. Our purpose is to be and to experience. And their
I could agree
purpose
with
is the
that.
same.
It's just you're talking. I don't know, man.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to
I
everything
don't
it
want to
isn't.
hurt you.
There is no constant. There is no center.
Yeah.
Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Like, we leave here. Okay, I'm ready. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I'm not a slayer. I don't know what. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. We've done every.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it.
Okay. Where's everyone else? Hurry.
They're still where you left them, stuck in the folds of this place. Part of me is with them, just like part of me is with you right now. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Okay.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Then let's go.
Yeah. Oh. I'm frog blinking right now, man. My brain's like, oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that. Do you need me to describe things?
Nah.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far.
Yeah. Must be different.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like
be
that.
happy.
A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail?
No.
I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call.
I don't
What do you
wanna
say?
that.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back. The first time we met, I cut your throat open. If anyone should be apologizing for anything, it should be me. You're only trying to help.
Fair enough, I guess.
You know, when she puts it like that...
Yeah. I don't... Are you the same as you were?
I never had one. And do not call me the shifting mound. It's too much.
Alright.
But I've always been a princess to you, right?
I guess.
So why don't we stick with that?
Alrighty, princess.
And as for you, well, hero works for me.
Fuck yes, fucking
But
boy.
that's me.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck you.
I think I like that.
Unfair. I don't think she is as a suit. You're her. What she wanted us to be.
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be her, if that's what you're asking. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Are you... Which...
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
Fair enough.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
I'm glad too.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit.
Well, yeah, when we're like big masses of constantly growing, constantly shifting things, I don't think we're gonna fit in any box.
Just like this cabin.
Or the cabin, yeah.
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
So did we just tear ourselves off, like what the narrator did? We just teared a piece of a paper of them off and then placed us here? Or am I overthinking this? What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't.
Fucking
I don't even know
probably
what's
in
supposed to
like
be outside other than us. What would even
the
happen if we
middle
leave?
of
What would that
Missouri
even
or
mean?
something. I don't know. I don't know, but I've always wanted. Not knowing what means is why I want it. We never. Oh.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Thanks, man. I gave you a lot of shit. But you're being a real man, bro, right now.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right. But I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Tell the skeptic I said I. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence, and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, and electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore. She knows this, but she still is. And then she crosses the room to door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there.
Me either.
Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen.
We're gonna end up in Detroit, and we'll figure it out from there.
And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Do you think they're gonna hurt me? Look at me weird because I'm a bird guy.
I love you too.
Oh.
But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Oh, we could be a little emotional. Well, there's been blood all over the place. I don't think it hurts. My weird ass bird hand. Yo! Yo! It's about to be 6 in the morning. I know that voice actor. I know that. What a good game. If it weren't 6 in the morning, I'd be able to give a smarter, more in depth, commentary on it. But I'm barely keeping it together. And that's fine. I enjoyed that so much. I might get all the achievements for it. I might make another video on it. Shit. That was just really good. What do you say? That was really good. What a beautiful game, man. Great art, great everything. I can't even. My brain's mush. Happy mush, though.